There we are.
Hi. Well, welcome to another My Kids Locker. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a fireside chat. Today, we have some Microsoft Innovative Educator experts here that are going to be talking a little bit about what's going on in British Columbia. We're just going to sit down and relax and chat a little bit, and just so you guys out there kind of see and hear what we are doing in our classroom and what we're doing in the province of British Columbia. So let's just start off with a little bit of an intro. Some of us will be sharing today, some of us won't be, but why don't we start with an intro. My name is Victoria Wolders, and I work at Dorothy Peacock Elementary, and I'm currently working with OneNote and working with some Microsoft products, specifically even HP devices, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. And Chris, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. So basically I've been working on a couple of projects. One is bringing professionals from various professions into the classroom via Skype and asking them, sort of our students are exploring health and career and the career option, seeing what they do. And it's just a very easy way. People are very busy these days. You get 10 minutes, you know, they Skype in, they talk to my class, we answer a few questions about whatever career they're in. The other thing I'm working on is PowerPoint presentations with my my students, and just building that digital literacy, particularly in PowerPoint as they move forward in school. I think that's really useful for various presentations and projects that they're going to be working on.
That's excellent, Chris. And what age are your kids again, Chris? Can you remind me?
They're grade 5. It's straight 5 right now.
Oh, excellent. Straight grade 2. Very lucky. Anyways, Victoria, would you mind if I just dive right in?
For sure.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Gill. I'm a grade 3 and 4 teacher in Coquitlam. I teach at Meadowbrook Elementary in the Reggio-inspired program there. Currently, my class is just been, the devices, they've been just trickling in. So an iPad mini here, a Dell laptop there, plus my classroom this year has just gone from 2 to 4 desktop computers in the classroom, so we're almost at a 1/3 bring your own device environment in my classroom. So my main tool has been OneNote Class Notebook, so that both my students who have devices and all the parents at home can sort of see and share in my lessons. I've also been doing some work with Office Mix, where I've been creating quizzes, and I have been using Office Lens an awful lot. And later, after we go through the intros, maybe I can just show a little bit of how I've used that with kids, including a person with visual impairment.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to jump in next? How about you, Mario?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is educator for Microsoft as the Microsoft Teacher Ambassador for Western Canada, and what I've been doing over the past few months is traveling across the country to different classrooms and really exploring the uses of Microsoft technology in the classroom. So things like the classics, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and moving on to a little bit more newer and in-depth things like OneNote, Sway, Office Mix, and diving into Skype in the classroom as well. We have some big events coming up. February 19th is a big Pro D Day in British Columbia, where I'll be hosting a few seminars in regards to Skype in the classroom and in regards to Microsoft technologies in the classroom, and going forward working with educators across the country to really leverage the uses of these technologies in the classroom and really create engaging lesson plans and helping students, teachers, and administrators to really achieve more with the technology. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why we got our team here together to really dive in and showcase what we've been doing in the education system using these technologies.
Whoa! There we are. You're back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
That's awesome. I do want to mention one thing is that we've been working with 5 devices in our school, in our classroom, Mario was able to lend us 5 laptops, which is very exciting. My students have been working really hard on doing some research. We're raising salmon in our classroom, and so the kids have been working really hard at doing some searches on different topics related to salmon and working with OneNote, and it's pretty exciting for my students. So it's awesome that Microsoft has lent us these devices to be able to use, and that's the most exciting thing that's going on right now in my classroom here in the Lower Mainland, which is awesome.
Yeah, I read that blog article and I saw the pictures of your kids. They seemed really engaged, and you had created like a little center for those laptops so the kids could gather around them and they would talk as well as doing their research, and they would talk to each other about their learning. I think that's just a great setup in your classroom, Victoria.
Yeah, it's just there's an excitement and a hum to be able to tap into just information rather than just textbooks or library books. They're able to actually access the World Wide Web now, and effectively, and they just stand up and go to this kind of laptop station, and they just search for what they are interested in related to salmon and habitat and the environment, which is really cool. So
excellent.
Does anyone want to add anything else?
Well, I'll just quickly introduce myself. I am Tracy Kramer. I'm a kindergarten grade 1 teacher here in Langley as well. And through an Inspire project that's happening within our school, I've actually got our first iPad in the classroom. Cool. So my students are loving that, and we're just learning how to use it properly. Prior to that, they were actually only using my devices, my personal devices. We also were looking at creating a sway. We were doing penguins, and instead of your typical PowerPoint, Chris, we just thought we'd try and do a few fancier things, and so we're looking at sway and trying to add music to it is where we are right now.
Oh.
Very cool.
Keep us informed of how that goes. I've never tried to add music to a sway before. That sounds really cool.
Cool. That is really awesome. That is awesome, Tracy. Sounds cool.
Well, maybe we could just do a quick shout-out. Who's doing what on February 19th? Chris, what are you up to on February 19th?
Myself and Victoria will be going to the Microsoft store, I believe, in Metrotown with about maybe a dozen other educators from the Langley School District, and we're going to be looking at new devices, looking at new Microsoft products and software for the classroom, and then going back afterwards to the school and having sort of a workshop around various technologies.
Very cool. And Mario, are you going to be involved in that particular event?
I will be involved, but I won't be physically there, physically present. I'm going to be hosting some Skype broadcasts and some Skype meetings with the educators there, like Chris and Victoria and the rest of the team there. I'll be Skyping in. I'm going to be actually located in Merritt, British Columbia, in the interior, doing some professional development seminars in Merritt, and then broadcasting what we're doing in Merritt, and including a team of educators from the store, as well as a team of educators that will be attending the Digital Learning Conference at the Sheraton Hotel in Richmond. So we'll be typing in a whole bunch of different groups of educators and putting our brains together to really see and show what technology can be and how it can be leveraged in the classroom.
Wow, so really bringing people together from around the province. That's great. And Tracy, where are you going to be on February 19th?
I'm going to be right here in our own district in Langley, and I will be presenting 2 sessions on Fresh Grade, so on e-portfolios within the classrooms from kindergarten to grade 12.
Oh, that's great to hear. I was really inspired by your Ignite session at Ignite 35 last time on digital portfolios, and that was what's really got me thinking about OneNote for my younger students in grade 3 and 4. Would you guys mind if I just chime in what I'm doing on February 19th?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm going to see if I can do a little quick screen share here. So this is okay, and this is what I've been working on right now. I've been working on my PowerPoint presentation for Get Together. I'm going to be doing a breakout/keynote session for 90 minutes in my district. We have about 2,100 teachers, and I am not sure how many people will be coming to my session. There are going to be 3 breakout sessions, all with a theme of collaboration, and I'm the only one doing technology and collaboration. So I might get 50 people, I might get 400 people. I have no idea how many are going to be there. So I'm just going to be going through some of the ways that people collaborate with technology, with an emphasis on doing what you can, where you are, with what you have. So for years we've had things like Microsoft Office, but now we're really starting to explore, because we have Office 365, ways we can use programs like OneNote for collaboration and how to meet the needs of a BYOD classroom. So, and also I would just like to take a moment and share a success I had. This is using Office Lens, and I'm going to be featuring this also in my presentation. So I used Office Lens to take a snap of a worksheet, and we have a student who's got visual impairment. So she needs to read her work on Braille. So I snapped this into my OneNote, and now when I right-click over this worksheet, I can just go copy text from picture, and then that allows me to paste it here. But what's more important is when we get our EA, so our educational assistant, she's using her personal device, her phone, to snap the worksheets that are coming out from the teacher into OneNote and then extract the text from that. She can put it into Braille through a special Braille printer. Wow. This means that when she's receiving information or work on the fly, she can go from photocopied handout to Braille in about 3.5 minutes. Accurately.
That's very special. That's awesome.
It is, and it's also great because now, as work's coming in, OneNote's where she's sort of funneling all this information to, it's also very easy to keep it organized. So while the primary input right now is through Braille, we're also creating kind of that body of work for her, so we can look back and see kind of where she's progressed and all the information she's learned throughout the year. A portfolio.
Wow. That's very special.
Thanks a lot. I want to also thank Victoria for being a great coordinator and a linchpin in all this, and helping coordinate the technology in the back end. Without you, this fireside chat wouldn't have been possible, so thank you very much. Thank you, everybody else, for coming.
My pleasure.
Good morning and happy Family Day, everybody.
Indeed.
Great. Well, thank you so much for listening to our fireside chat, and at least you've been able to kind of come away with kind of what we're doing here in British Columbia with Microsoft products and the innovative stuff that we are doing, and it'll be neat to see how this journey kind of evolves and where it goes. If you want to get in touch with us, please do so. We can all be contacted through Twitter. My Twitter handle is at @vwolders, and what are yours, guys?
I'm at JAGILL, at JAGill.
I am at Tracy A. Kramer.
I am at CV Astoria, ASTORIA.
And I'm at Microsoft Mario.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we're going to sign off, and we'll see you next time.